Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We knew it had to happen. I got the rhinovirus streptococcus brain. Ultra hard. Let me go down. Isaac Wiki ultra hard. Let's get the exact parameters. He has to beat Mega Satan through the dark room. All enemies that have champions forms will be champions. Champions will not drop any collectibles. You'll have 4 curses every floor. There are no hearts to be found on the run. Every boss fight that can be will be double trouble. If the player manages to defeat Hush, the final boss chest will drop and the run will end there. Alright, that's kind of interesting. Apologies for my voice. I just gotta warm it up here. You go, me, 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 me. See? Normal now. So how do you win a run in Ultra Hard? The same way you win a run in Isaac at large, but just, like, extrapolated to the extreme. Basically, you need good items. And in fact, you need to play very well and have good items. This is... I mean, there are some people who would probably say it's the hardest challenge of the game. I wish I had not used a bomb there. I might be one of those people. I don't really remember, to be honest. I will tell you one thing. Scatter bombs combined with Backstabber is not going to be the fodder that I need to make this run work. You gotta remember, we can't sack any hearts. Every single heart is precious. The only way we can get hearts is via items. You know, like PhD could give us a heart. Obviously, you know, I don't think we've unlocked Abaddon yet, but Abaddon could give us black hearts and the Mark, the Pact, etc., etc., less than 3. There's chances to gain HP, but for the most part, we just have to play, like, as best as we conceivably could. Leveling with you. I do see a tinted rock back there, too. Our first floor has been a little subpar. Scatter bombs are fine. Yo, that is a fast shot speed on that one. You know you're in tough, by the way, when you're noticing enemy shot speeds. Not normally something that matters too much. Right? Okay. No reason to necessarily expect there to be something inside of every tinted rock. 1 second, I have a sneeze. It's percolating. I feel it. That's right. If you want to get as good at Isaac as I am, you have to learn how to kill champion enemies on the Ultra Hard Challenge while sneezing. I have a family member who's probably not watching this video, but one time they told me sneezing was mind over matter. Like, we were playing some sort of board game and I sneezed, and I was like, I'm sorry, and then he was like, you know, you don't have to sneeze. It's just like a willpower thing. And as, like, an 8-year-old, I was like, okay, that makes sense. I mean, you're an adult. Why would an adult lie to me? And I realized it's not an adult lying to me, it's an adult lying to themselves. Sneezing, don't feel bad about it. As far as I know, it's involuntary. I have held in sneezes in my life before, but do not use your last bomb here. I've held in sneezes in my life before. It doesn't feel good. Because, you know, the pressure's got to go somewhere. Instead of going out of the, you know... Here, it's like a... You ever watch The Little Rascals? You know, like, so The Little Rascals is a show from, like, I don't know, maybe the 1940s. And oftentimes there'll be, like, an old car. And the Little Rascals, you know, they were always getting into all sorts of shenanigans. I can live with this, I think, so far. They would put, like, a banana in the tailpipe. And then, you know, Mr. Rogers would get in his car, vroom, vroom, vroom. Nothing's happening. All of a sudden, the banana shoots out of the tailpipe with a, you know, incredible amount of force, puts a hole in Mrs. Jenkins' window. That's what a sneeze is like. If you don't let it out through the exhaust port, you're going to shoot your banana through Mrs. Jenkins' window. Okay, I didn't really think about it as hard as I probably should have. So how's this run looking right now? Attribute-wise, actually really good. We got a nice DPS improvement. We have a spacebar item that's not terrible. Obviously, we wanted Brimstone, Mom's Knife, and if there's any run where you're justified asking for those, it would be one like this. But still a pretty good start. At least some marked DPS improvement. I do want to go to that. It's like one of my favorite clusters of loot, because you never know what a stone chest is going to give you. We found our boss room already, which is, well, I mean, actually awesome, because the one thing, I guess, that's like an eternal positive on the ultra hard challenges, you're going to have a really good chance of getting a deal with the devil as a result of these XL floors. You know, they burn off the deal with the devil hangover twice as quickly. So we only have like one floor. I think if you look at our composite chance of getting a deal with the devil here, it's 73, because we only have it thinks we had a deal with the devil 2 floors ago, and this is our double trouble boss. It thinks we had a deal with the devil 2 floors ago, and on top of that we have Book of Belial, which raises your chance by, I don't know, some percentage regardless. As far as double trouble bosses go, this one's not too bad so far. Probably will not take pills. Just a little too dangerous. Very good fight. Oh, not over yet. Very good fight. Jesus Juice is fine. We don't know what our next boss looks like. You know, it could be double trouble. I'm assuming it will be double trouble. When I was reading the wiki, it said, like, you know, the basement won't be double trouble because there are no double trouble bosses on the basement, which is merciful. Although, now that I was thinking about it, I'm like, aren't there? What about that, you can definitely fight 2 champion monstros. Okay, it's all going wrong. We needed to get out of that tube. It's the first time we've been hit on the entire run. I'm not gonna, you know, burn myself up over it too much. I really thought we had the damage necessary to stay safe there, but it's okay. No sweat. Everything's fine. Still fine. I would like to get to our item rooms as well, because, you know, it's probably abundantly clear. That's why I'm using my charge here. It's probably abundantly clear, but, you know, our current run is not quite capable of beating Mega Satan. 7.51 damage, 7 rate of fire, and a bad HP setup. I don't feel confident there. I do feel like this is worth a shot. I do hate losing scatter bombs. Like, we're never gonna expect to find secret rooms here, but if we could, just because we have no map, but if we could find secret rooms, if we could get Pyro, 99 scatter bombs starts to put things into, you know, perspective for us. We can maybe do a little bit better than you might expect there. It's just a mind over matter sort of thing. He also thought that, you know, if you were itchy, just don't scratch it, because scratching it is giving in to temptation, and, you know, why would you ever do that? It indicates you don't have mastery over your own domain anymore. So, you know, a broken watch is right twice a day. He's actually a really nice guy, you know, and this was 20 years ago. So he might have evolved. I don't know. He might have given into the temptation of his own sneezes since then. I hope not. I hope he stuck to his guns. Okay. We shouldn't need to use Book of Belial on this room. We got to be careful about it. I mean, everything on this run, it doesn't have to be perfect, but everything pretty much has to go the right way. Doesn't have to be the 10 out of 10, like, luckiest possible outcome in every situation, but it's got to be a positive outcome whenever possible. So we have Curse of the Lost as well, or Curse of the Maze, whatever one makes it so we don't know where we're going anymore. Not just on the map, but we keep getting switched around. So we'll just keep walking, dude. Doesn't bother me. Here's the thing, slow is fast. If you can get... I think I'll pop it just in case. If you can get Ultra Hard completed on your first attempt, Who cares if it takes 45 minutes, you know? Who cares if it takes an hour? You probably saved yourself a couple of hours in the long run by just dedicating yourself appropriately at the first opportunity. We have 2 item rooms still remaining. Only taking damage on 1 room. Here's our first item room. Now, we did take 2 damage on that room, but still. Number 2. Alright, now I gotta think and also blow my nose, if you don't mind. Give me a moment here. I'm back. Number 2 is good. I think it's good. I want to try something really quick here. So we poop it out. We do get scatter bombs out of it. That was the luckiest secret room option I could have ever expected. I think I am happy with number 2. Shouldn't have done... Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. We do have to be careful. It does, it minimizes our dodgeable real estate. And with low dodgeability, it means there's going to be a lot of danger available on this run. I would rather not go to a curse room if you don't mind. So all we have to do is just make sure on rooms where we... I apologize. On rooms where we don't want to use the bombs, just stop shooting for a little bit. Little Brim. Extremely, well, above average for sure. Probably on the very good scale. But it does come with, I don't know if you call it a synergy or an anti-synergy. As we charge a Little Brim, we'll get closer to number 2 actually working as well. You'll notice now my voice has regressed to the level of my 2012 era videos. You may consider this a positive or a negative. Either way, it's fine by me. You know, it's your viewing experience. I will say, I don't want to toot my own horn too much. But you have to admit, for some reason, as the sickness and the fever has overtaken my brain, I don't know if I want to be here. It's kind of what I was hoping for, but it's still a little spooky. The Emperor. Actually, potentially very good. My play has gotten a lot better. And this ultra hard challenge has been relatively good so far. So we probably do not mind Krampus's head as compared to Book of Belial. I would really like you to pay out with some HP upgrades, please. I would really like you to pay out with some HP upgrades, please. Thank you. So I think we're going to take Krampus's head. And my other strategy here is on the depths, well, Emperor. I was going to say it shouldn't be the mom fight. Incredibly good Krampus's head play. And you will note now that... Oh, the Magic Mush is amazing. I'm very confused, because this is a boss room, and this is a boss room. So, if you'll allow me to take a sip of this coffee, I would prefer to not fight Mom. So we have a 50% chance, and okay, we're great. So the Magic Mush pickup, absurdly good. No. Okay. Dude, I'm being straight up with you. It would be nice. Acceptable. It would be nice to have some form of defense. That's a big one, especially as we're about to head down, hopefully, you know, run willing. We're about to head down to the levels where, you know, we could expect to take double damage. We'd like some form of defense. Even if it's infamy, egghead, whatever, you know? Anything helps. Just keep in mind, there's no HP coming for you. Stem cell might work? I don't know. I'm assuming it would. But I also don't know what it does. It says regen, I'm assuming it's regenerate HP, but under what conditions? The attributes on this run make it plausible. Leech seems so incredibly useful here at giving us extra HP. So I think if you look at like the conditions of the run right now, we fulfilled the first half. You know, we have the ability, based on the items we've gotten, to win this run. What we need is to play very well. And of course there's more items, you know, to glean, but... Good. No, not good. I do see there is a tinted rock here. I would take small rock. It's not an easy decision, to be honest with you. Because, small rock is a speed downgrade. Now, is that bad in the whole scheme of things? Not at 1.3 speed, but who knows? You know, we got a lot of question marks. So we always got to keep in mind that, you know, one more speed downgrade could be around the corner at any given time. Have these guys always been this fast? Yeah, we've got a nice array. Yo, I know we wanted the regen, but I mean, come on. +3 damage? Now I'm getting into the danger zone. And the danger zone is the zone where I start to think that I have a very real chance of success. It's dangerous because I get complacent, you know? Start to play a little bit worse because you think you're owed something. We have to remember, right now everything looks good. We get hit 1 or 2 more times, things might look horrible. You know, when you're at 1.5 red hearts, down on a level where, you know, getting hit once would take you to half a red heart. Not everything is going to be hunky-dory. Which takes a completely different sort of connotation if you were to imagine, you know, hunky-dory within the context of Finding Nemo. I'm like a dory with some sweet muscles, but also, you know, gentle. Okay, there was a chest back here. We must have leeched ourselves into some extra HP. Just the item room. Everything else, I don't care. Shop, whatever. Just a bunch of question marks. I would rather do with our money what we did on the last floor and just give it to, like, a judgment. In the hopes of getting an HP upgrade or, like, some mapping, I guess. There's... Oh, no, you are absolutely dead. See, another tinted rock. Still hoping for small rock, but, you know, if we get a... You know, golden chest or something like that, that's fine as well. If we get nothing, that's sadly also fine. You know what I would also love is more Emperor cards. Just anything that lets us skip the danger of the future floors. And also have certainty, you know, to teleport us directly to where we know we're going to need to go. Devil card is okay. It's also Dracula backwards. If you're not impressed with this run so far, you know, it is tooting my own horn. I think you should be. Not because of my personal play, but because the intersection of, you know, my relatively acceptable play plus the items we've gotten. Now, I'm very scared because this could be Curse of the Tower, could be Cursed Eye, but it could also be, you know, Guppy's Head. So I don't know. I think we definitely take it. Guppy's Collar. I don't know how much I appreciate about Guppy's Collar, but it is a Guppy item. Another sneeze. Mind over matter, man. Okay. It's Michael Jordan's flu game 2.0. I don't know where I am. Not in real life. I have a good concept of where I am. I just wish within the game I had any idea whatsoever. I don't think we've been here. I don't think we've been here. See, I'm not sick. I'm not owned. I'm not owned. Because you know how I knew? If I had been there, I probably would have shot the bomb accidentally just because I, you know, charged my shots going room to room. So, for a bomb to be in the center indicates that we probably have not been there. Okay. This is classic NL stubbornness, but it worked. I didn't allow myself to be hit there. Thank God for our speed right now. Because these guys, we have like exactly the same speed, I think. I hear, I think it was a key? I'm not 100% sure. So I would rather not do this. Like, I don't want to walk around trying to figure out where the item room is. Just give me a stars card. Just give me a stars card. Definitely, so that's where we came through to get to the, okay, maybe we have not been, okay, I don't know where we are anymore. This is the true problem with the ultra hard challenge, apparently. Not taking damage, easy. We've been there, it's open. Not taking damage, the simplest thing in the world. What is happening? Stop. I think I'm just gonna go fight the boss. I did what I would consider to be my due diligence. Remember, we're just lucky to get out of there to begin with. Very, very good start. We know it's gonna be the negative. We do not care about boss rush. That's, you know, just absurd. Take me down. We still do have to kill Mega Satan. We're not quite there yet. We will... Well, you know, the only way we'll get a deal with the devil is if we don't take damage, so I wouldn't get too attached here. If we can get somehow like an item that gives us spirit hearts, it would be nice. If we could just find the deal with the devil quickly, that would also be amazing. Like, that's the big thing. By deal with the devil, of course, you know, I mean our boss rooms, but... If only... I'm like, if we had stuck with blank card... No! It's okay. We're getting a test of how good Leech can be. Definitely should not be putting myself into harm's way. I was trying to get Leech to trigger. Bad idea. Eventually... No, I don't like that room. Eventually... No, I don't like that room, though. Eventually, Leech will kill enemies on its lonesome. It doesn't necessarily require me. The thing about this is I do not like that room, so... Where am I? I'm starting to get a little wary about our chances here. I'm also... Oh, Leech definitely healed us somewhere down the line. I'm also starting to get a little... I'm trying to think of what the word would be. Reflective? I'm like, how did I win Ultra Hard earlier? Because I've done so twice, I guess, at this point. What did we have? I seem to have a whisper of a memory that Ultra Hard took us a long, long time the last time through. Which seems completely fair. That was very dangerous. We were like a 1/10 of a second away from getting blasted. You will not drop a Spirit Heart. Very rude, by the way. Oh, and we lost our battery charge to the ether of the freaking Mark Z. Danielewski House of Leaves. Can't figure out where the rooms are constantly changing. The basement's a different size than it used to be, and... Amazing. Okay, well, at least we're somewhere different now. It's actually, it's less pressure to be on the womb, because we know, once we find the boss, that's just where we want to be. No, 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 no. Just be cool. You've done actually a surprisingly good job here. I saw him coming, but I didn't know what to do. That is not HP. Well, I mean, you gotta fight Mom's heart, I think. Now I'm lost again. I left because, I mean, I was afraid. I was petrified, thinking, how am I gonna live without you by my side? But then I spent so many nights I hate to be wrong. Please, please. Why did I think that would give me HP? Where the heck did our boss room go? Leech, please get in there. I cannot be hurt. Regenerate some HP. I mean, I can be hurt, but as long as we just get out of the way, we should be fine. This is what we need to do. Leech is an incredible item for us. I can wait. Again, slow is fast, my dude. Slow is fast. Who? So why am I doing this? Because I really thought we needed Krampus's head. Against Mom's heart, I would much rather have Krampus's head. Don't stop moving. They might not be dead yet. Should have let Leech kill them if possible. And there's another battery charge for us. But we can't really rely on that battery charge being there. Okay, Leech, this is for you, buddy. What on earth? He spooked me. He spooked me good. I have to kill you. I don't know what was going on. He had special powers. I've never seen that before. No. Okay, that's very rude. That was a very rude room. Now these, again, I was wrong to think they could drop red hearts. But they could drop HP upgrades. Are we screwed? I mean, I'll level with you. Leech? Leech? We're not screwed. Leech? Leech, this is your... Leech isn't gonna kill this guy. Just be reasonable. We really want that Leech kill back, but... this one's starting to fall apart, admittedly. You gotta check. Okay, it's our boss rooms. Are we? I guess we're ready. Let's give it a try. Now, it's very simple at this point. It would be nice if Leech could get in there, but just never get hit ever again. What's the big? What's the problem? I hate you. Guppy's collar brought me back. I want you to know I killed Mom. Thank you. You let me go. Now we have to go down because we have the negative. That would be a really bad way to lose this challenge. We're lucky to be alive, but simultaneously, you know... Yep. Dude, that was a good attempt. You got to admit. For now, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the episode, if you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!